We're still like, oh, now it's live. It's live.
Hey, do you ever pay any attention to those commercials that come up on YouTube? There was a microblading eyebrow pen thing that's waterproof. I was looking at getting it for my oldest because she got hers microbladed, but she was like, "Don't work."
I haven't seen them.
They're like $25.
How much?
$25.
Big Juicy, Michelle Noel, Crimson.
Oh, hey, Big Juicy, Crimson, Shell, Diane, Michelle.
It's the sexiest woman on YouTube. That's you, babe. About
you hear that?
We're only 6 minutes late.
We did good today.
Hallelujah.
Hey, TPG.
Hey, Stephanie, Julie Pooley,
Rogerio.
Any phone calls? No. I'm gonna talk about a phone call I got though, sometime tonight. I sure am. Hey, Suzanne, Jennifer Custer, how are you? Sesame. Golly, I feel like it's been forever.
It has been forever. I think it's been a month. Hey, Jane, Pitbull Mom, Vintage Gal. I think it's been a month since we have streamed.
Yes. I just come in to say I love you both. And thank you. We love you.
I love you, TPG. I don't even get to hardly watch anything anymore. I hate it. This charger will not stay on.
Well, don't get electrocuted. Hey, Shell.
This will be what happens. Jenny, Jen. Hey, honey.
Hey, Desiree. Thank y'all. They said they missed us.
Oh, we have really missed y'all. But I'm telling you, trying to get both of our schedules and our lives together is not really easy. Hey, Clancy.
I love that name.
I do too. You know, for those of y'all that don't have Twitter, my oldest is pregnant again. And I'm so excited. The one that said she would never have any more kids is pregnant again. So, and I'm hoping for a boy. I know I'm going to jinx it and we're going to have another precious little girl. But listen to this name if it is a girl, Emerson. And call her Emmy. I love that name.
I love it. And you know what? If it's a boy, you can name him that. You can name him Emerson.
I love it. Hey, Eric. I love that name. Emerson. I don't know why. Somebody on YouTube, their little girl is that. And as soon as I heard it, I said, oh, I love it. Hey, Elle. Or Ellie.
Speaking of that book, let me just say, okay, I've been looking for a book, babe. I went to the library today.
Look at this dog.
That's where like
and behind me on the couch.
I was late coming back from break because the woman at the library insisted on looking up because she didn't believe me that she wouldn't be able to find the book. Karen Severson, she murdered her best friend back in like the early 80s, I think. And she wrote a book. I had downloaded a sample to my Kindle. Well, the other day I went to go see how much the book was. It's gone. I could only read the sample, couldn't buy the book. Hey, no, not bought cares. So I got to looking on the internet. Hey, Steve Gumby, how are you?
Hey, Steve. Hey, no, not bought cares.
Hi, Johnny, how are you doing?
And here's the other one.
People are fired up about that book. Okay, so I got to reading the reviews, and of course, everybody was putting down the book. You can't find the book on the internet. You cannot find the book. And
what's the name of it again?
The name of the book is "It's My Life, I Lived It" by Karen Severson.
Oh wow!
Hi, Christy Andrews. Hi, Lance.
And Michelle Noel, sweet thing.
And so I I have messaged. I contacted Karen on Facebook to ask her about.
If you don't stop contacting these folks, you've got to stop. Please tell me you're going to get an autographed copy out of that communication.
I'm trying. She keeps ignoring me. I'm like, I told her, I have looked everywhere for your book. I know people have been mean to you. I'm not going to be mean to you. I just want to read that book. She hadn't answered me yet because she's serving time. And
she's serving time that won her profit. So what did she do?
She murdered her.
Look, here's one behind my head. If y'all can see him, that's Duke the dachshund licking the couch. Disgusting. And then here's Poncho. Gemma is in the kitchen asleep on his bed. Anyway.
She murdered her best friend, Misty Alvia.
Why do I not know anything about that?
I don't know. Karen was on Dr. Phil's a few years ago. Yeah, she's released. She's been out. We missed y'all too, aunties.
So
I am. Jim said so.
Killed her?
Her and another girl killed her. Cut her hair, beat her, and then put her in a shallow little bit of water and put a 100-pound log on top of her.
Wow.
And I'm willing to give her my address to mail me a book.
I know you do, Poppy. He's your favorite, and he is right here always.
I think, Poppy, is it your birthday?
Is it her birthday? Happy birthday! Hi, Sandy Law, sweet thing.
Happy.
Kimberly.
I'm her famer. She served 24 and a half years. I know. Randy is out of her mind. I don't think she's going to answer me back. I think they only released it in an ebook too. So happy birthday, Poppy. I thought I read that on Facebook. Do you believe Charlie? We're going to save that stream because I'm going to do a whole lot more research. I can't.
Yeah, I've got to do some more research too. It's been a while since I've watched anything. Hey, Dale. Dale said check Amazon under Karen Kingsbury, Missy's Murder.
I got that book. That's about the murder. Oh. Mr. B, Johnny, how are you doing? We're still praying for you. So what dog do you show? I want to see your dog again. Yeah, all right.
This is Punchy. He's the Chihuahua that thinks I'm talking to him right now because, of course he does. And then there is Duke. He's the dachshund. He's a little miniature dachshund that probably, I think the last time he got weighed, he went to the vet in either June or July of last year. And he's 18 pounds. He's a little chunky. But all my pets are chunky except for Poncho.
Well, I had to take my dog to the vet last week. How is he? He's good.
He's good. Good.
We can go into it. We're always
sweet thing.
No, not boy. Don't. It's not a cute pig. Her hog is doing good.
He is a hog. He's not even cute anymore. No, Nightbot. I'm not even gonna lie. He looks like a farm pig. Even though he gets showered, we have to shove his big ass in the shower, and then we have to scrub him because pigs get dry skin in the winter. And I have to put coconut oil on his big ass, but he is 160 pounds now. Yes. He's a big boy.
What's the cutest about him is when B says his name, his tail starts wagging.
He can be just sitting there, and then you say, Gemma, tail wags. Gemma, what are you doing? Tail wags. It is the funniest thing. I love him too, Kyle. I honest to God don't know what I would do without him. He's so funny. Even though he drives me crazy And the other day I threatened to kill him because he stepped on my foot. And I honestly thought he broke my toe. I mean, it hurt so bad. I said, you and your fat ass get somewhere.
Okay, so who all did, it's been a month, so who all looked up the Sandra Bland stuff?
They are all cute, Jane, but I tell you what, he was only supposed to be 35 pounds, but he's fine. I probably am at fault, you know, but the vet said they're supposed to weigh between 100 and 200 pounds. So according to him, as long as he's still getting around and exercising, he doesn't consider him overweight. So, Dave.
Exactly. Over. Really, Clancy, really.
What's that?
It happened.
Really? What kind of dog do you have, Eric? I don't guess I've seen your dog. I wish he would chill out, but Pancho honestly thinks I'm talking to him. So he's going crazy right now. Y'all see him trying to jump at my face. He's rotten. Licking.
Yeah.
Get under your blanket. You don't stop. Stop it.
No, I had to unplug it and plug in my laptop.
David, I've had 5. We had a Great Dane that passed away in September, and we had another senior citizen that passed away right before Thanksgiving. And of course, hang on, there's my phone.
I'm getting a call too. Isn't that weird?
Isn't that weird? Hang on.
Oh. Hello?
I wonder if it's an accident. A Shih Tzu, Cocker Spaniel. Oh, and your Shih Tzu. I had a Shih Tzu named Elvis.
Patty Whack.
Elvis died a couple years ago, though. All my dogs are old except for, and I have Charlie. He's a mutt that is fixed to be 12. Duke is 13, and Pancho is only 6.
Hello? 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 Yeah, I can now. Yeah, we're live.
I do too, David. I want another one. I found a blue one. Hey, Mills. I found a blue one. And but until we get out of the house and sell this house and finish building, we're not going to get another dog.
Yeah.
Kit Kat, love you. I hope you're well. I don't guess I realized you had fallen and broken your arm. Randy told me. That's how behind the shit I am, y'all. So behind. Hey, Jen.
Okay, she's trying to add us as a contact and keeps calling. It was an accident.
Oh.
So you can do that. I didn't know you could call on Messenger like that.
I didn't know that either.
Messenger, but
on Hangouts.
Okay, it's good to see you, Mr. B, Johnny.
Hey, Lady Raiden.
Okay, so
my kid's growing up too.
I wanted this to be a pretty good discussion about Sandra Bland. Okay, if you think she was murdered, put a 1 in the chat. Oh, Heather, thank you. Hashtag Heather Gibson.
Thank you.
Missed you too, Jenny. It's been forever. Hey, Whirlwind. David 1, Tally 1, Bish 1, Charlie. Who is she? It's Kyle 2.
Shell. He just moved over.
Clancy 1 and 2. I'm conflicted. Diane had strong feelings about it.
Really? What'd she say?
She was supposed to be on panel, and then we didn't vintage one.
Darren, get up here. I like to hear what
I do too. Randy's makeup is thank you.
I have very strong viewpoints on it.
You do?
Jennifer didn't do her homework. She's in trouble.
Jennifer. Diane, you got a link?
Yeah,
does anybody else have strong points on only this? Now we're not I only viewed the first part of the documentary. That's okay, Tally.
But I'll tell you, that documentary to me was everything. I mean, I had seen the arrest. I had seen where they had gone in and never brought her body out. But the last thing I watched was that HBO documentary. And I just think, just because she was mouthy in her car did not constitute the treatment that she got.
She wasn't even that mouthy. I mean, no.
Well, let me tell you something.
Hashtag no name. Love the dog talk.
Thank you. Let me tell you something. If I'm in my car smoking a cigarette, let me tell you something, motherfucker. I'll blow it in your face and not think twice about it. Don't tell me to put out something that's when I'm in my own car.
But if you listen, listen, don't attack me. I'm going to be devil's advocate. I can't answer.
Here we go, y'all. Y'all ready for it? Randi and Bee's fixing to have it out.
He said, would you mind putting out your cigarette? And then he, Lola, he whispered it, but I think he said, if you don't mind, or something like that. Put out that cigarette if you don't mind. So he didn't demand her as a cop to put it out. He asked her as somebody who don't like smoke in their face. But
I get that. Hey, Kathy Ruby.
Yeah. But she came back with the truth, which he didn't like. Why do I have to put it out? It is my car. But I believe she was putting it out while she was saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that, because now that I don't smoke, it bothers me. You know what I mean? Like, especially I've got a couple of people that I work with that when they go outside and smoke and come in, it's very strong now. I obviously I never noticed it when I was smoking though. You know what I mean? And but now that I don't, I do. So I get that. I'll give you that one.
Yep. I know when somebody comes through, I've said before on a live stream, if you go through a drive-through, if you smoke, don't blow your smoke into the restaurant. I don't want to smell it. It stinks. And when I did smoke, though, it bothered me.
Hello.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Hey,
I would have listened to anything the cop said to do. That's just me.
Yeah.
But
I get that.
But he said, I would have also listened to the cop, but he said, is something wrong? You look irritated. Don't ask the question if you don't want the answer. And he didn't like the answer.
Yeah, he was, he was a snippy ass cop. There's no doubt about that.
Yes. And he was, I just think he was downright rude. And he got fired 6 months after.
Yeah.
He should have been fired.
After all that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
I believe he should have been fired. I think that he absolutely abused his badge he pulled her out of the car for not wanting to put out a cigarette. She didn't. It's not illegal. Oh, hashtag $5 big juicy. Thank you. Hashtag big juicy.
Big juicy, you can't hide behind that account name.
Big juicy.
I know who you are.
I don't even know who she is.
I do.
I love these those accounts though that have come since all that. I think it's funny.
You would die if you knew who it was.
After this though, we got to catch up. Y'all got to catch me up on all the gossip because I'm literally lost.
I don't know the gossip. I really don't.
I just it's probably for the best that I'm lost. But yeah.
Yeah, the way the cop treated her, it was like, I don't know. I think he abused his badge, if that's a thing, if that's the right statement. You cannot jerk somebody out of their car if they're not breaking the law. It's not illegal to smoke.
No.
Well, and the original thing why she got pulled over was he was coming up behind her, so she got over in the far right-hand lane to get out of his way and didn't use her turn signal. So the next thing she knows, he's pulled, lights come on, he's pulling her over. And which she got a little mouthy with him in the beginning. But, you have to wonder, she had just moved there. She had only been there one day, and she was on her way to the grocery store. And, I guess, everybody has their days, but I just think that was the whole thing was silly.
Yeah, you mean out-of-state tags. And
yeah, she still had Illinois tags.
Yeah. So, do y'all think, chat, let us know too, and y'all too, do y'all think that he pulled her off camera on purpose?
Probably.
See, I don't know if it was necessarily on purpose. I don't think he did it with the intent to hit her. I think that he exaggerated. In the police report, it said that she was, throwing her elbows and then she kicked his lower right leg and that he was in pain. Really? Grab your balls and let's talk. Come on.
He pulled her away from the street. He pulled her away from the street. There's a reason those cameras are on those cars. He didn't have a body cam.
Right.
Yeah, it was just a dash cam.
The bystander video didn't show her kicking his ass.
Hey, Chef, welcome to the chat.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
Chef.
you couldn't see that. You couldn't see that from the person who was videoing.
Yeah,
you couldn't see
and
that.
the person that came up, the stander by or whatever that came up and started videoing, from what I saw, didn't start videoing until she was already on the ground. Is that right? Or were they videoing before?
I don't think it was before.
The one that I saw, it started with her already on the ground. So that's why.
That's the one I saw too. She was already down.
Yeah. And he was standing over her.
Yes.
As quick as he was to pull his taser, I think if she had kicked him, he would have tased her.
And then when the other cops arrived, they saw the dust or dirt or whatever from her shoe on his pants. But that doesn't mean that she kicked him. She could have touched him with her shoe. She could have been moving her foot. Anything could have happened.
Rachel.
Well, the other thing, I think we need to give a little background on Sandra and what she was about and the messages that she put out to whoever she was, speaking to. Right? Don't you think that would help?
She was a activist for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And when she first had a job where she was going through she was going through products that they can use in jails and prisons where the inmates would not hurt themselves. Like it showed her testing some kind of spoon or something. And something happened with that, but that wasn't what she had moved to Texas for. That wasn't the job that she moved down there for. Now I can't remember.
Yeah,
Sandra
I don't remember what the job was, but she was a very strong, opinionated woman who would never let anyone look. She was in jail before this time that she was put in jail for this incident. She had been in jail one time for 30 days and another time for 2 weeks. So she's been in jail before. And that's why I kind of went down the rabbit hole of believing, and why I said I was conflicted was I said to myself, why would she kill herself, you know, in that short period of time when she's been in jail one time for 30 days and one time for 2 weeks.
Well, David, she's saying that because she's with the suicide. She said she's been in jail before, so why would she pick this time
to kill herself?
Right,
Yeah.
in a short period of time. So that's why I was conflicted until I continued on a little bit more. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. I don't want to, get ahead. I just wanted to give a little background on who she was. She was a really strong, opinionated woman, even though she had some problems in her life.
Hey, loving life.
Hey, loving life. How are you? Right. And
no prints were on the bag, I don't think. I think that's what it said. I don't remember. But she also had her little show, Sandy Speaks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And her mom and sisters were trying to, gather up the bail money because she called her sister the next day, the day after the arrest, and told her about her being arrested, and didn't really know why, didn't know all the specifics as to why she was arrested. And it just, I don't know, there's just so much.
Well, there was phone calls.
Also, the bail wasn't that much.
No.
What was it, like wasn't it like $500?
A few $100s, I believe, because it was assault on a public servant, was the actual charge, and I think that's a misdemeanor, or is it a felony?
Well, her bail was $5,000 cut down to, it would have been $500.
$500, and
okay.
That also bothered me. Is why couldn't they get together?
No letter.
See, and this is where people are going to get mad. Listen, they didn't have the money to get her out of jail, but they had the money when she died to get there. And I think that they probably thought there was more to the story than what she was giving them. And then they probably felt really guilty when they found out there really wasn't more to the story. She really was just driving down the road and got arrested for no reason.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, that's the truth of that one, that she got arrested for no reason, that she should not have been in jail.
And remember when she was arrested and she was being, I guess, booked is the word. They did ask her, have you ever been suicidal? And she said yes, because she had been suicidal. I think she was suicidal because she had a miscarriage at some point in her life. But they said, are you suicidal today? And she said no.
And why was she in that big old cell all by herself? I mean, that was room for what, four women?
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of view.
Like that.
See, my family, I think my family would get me. Well, I know my family. They would get me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they belong to a church? There were people that they could have gone to very quickly to get together $500. It didn't make sense. They were not. It didn't seem that they were poverty stricken.
Not that we know of, Ruggiero. Did somebody have that?
Not yet.
I may need that, but damn this computer.
It's working. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm not. It's the charger. You know, I'm trying to use an
Oh.
extension cord, and I'm probably gonna, burn the place down. It's working. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't touch the thing. Lord help us.
No, I don't. Kathy rebuilds. I don't think this is what I think. This okay, just my opinion about her being in that back cell. I say that she was probably mouthy because the video is choppy. They've chopped out some of their video from that jail.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Mm-hmm. I think
I'm sure they did too.
She was mouthy. Why? What's my charges? Why am I, being held? Da 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 da. They put her in the back to punish her. They isolated her, and after she may have been in jail before, but she probably wasn't isolated the other times. Isolation, that's a form of
punishment. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah. And I think that drove her crazy. There was no reason, hey, just Tracy, for her to be in the back, not getting to see anybody, not talking. I mean, I think they were just punishing her. And let's just put it out there. She was a Black woman.
And the population of Black people in that part of Texas was 12%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it was a racial. I'm just going to say it. I think it was a racial thing, and they started
going on her social media and saying, some of the things. But one of the best things she said, I thought, was, white people, yes, we know that all lives matter. Do you? I thought that was powerful.
Did you see the one where she was in the mall and they threatened to call the police? She wasn't doing anything other than she had a poster board up that said all white people are not against us. And they called the police on her.
See?
Yeah, she was definitely a fearless woman. So that's why I was so conflicted about her killing herself in that short period of time, whether or not it was torture. Is it really torture to be, isolated for the short period of time that she was when she's been in jail twice before? That's where I got confused.
See, I don't think.
I said the word racial. Oh my God! After the beating I got over the last day, I can't even say words anymore.
Well, I do think this was, and people can disagree all they want to. I do think that he was absolutely a racist asshole, because the girl he pulled over before her, he was sweet as pie to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And was she mouthy? Yes. I wouldn't be mouthy to a cop.
Right. Yes, Angel. Yeah. It was Waller County in Texas.
Offended, point blank.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have been mouthy to that cop.
And look, I have a friend and I'm trying to get him to come on here and talk about some of these issues. Because he told me, he said, when you get into this stuff, he said, you better watch. It's a very slippery slope, and you're going to say the wrong thing. And, you may even say the right thing and somebody takes it wrong. And I would love for him to come on here sometime and talk about some of this stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that, we all know that racism still exists. So, but I think it was racial, but I do think it's torturous to put her alone. And I'm going to tell you something. It's no secret that I've been in jail. I was in jail for 12 hours and I smoked. Let me tell you something. That's the longest 12 hours of your life. You withdraw from, and especially, I was also an addict. You start withdrawing from your drugs, but you want to smoke, and they don't let you out to smoke. And we know for a fact she was a smoker.
Yeah. Right. Well, and unfortunately, Tracy, I think there's some in every department. to some degree. I think there are some corrupt cops. Now, I have a son-in-law that is a police officer, so obviously I'm going to defend him to the nth degree, but I've never known him to do anything like that either. But I'm not with him every day either, so who knows? But I think there are some in every department. I think there are road cops. I think there are ones that are just looking for anything and everything to jump on, and any possibility to be an asshole. There's good and there's bad, unfortunately.
Oh,
And,
of course.
And
Yeah,
if it's around, like where I'm from, we've got
she remembers that case. She lives in Waller County.
Oh, I'd love to give you I bet. Yeah, I bet.
Crazy. And they had like a demonstration in front of the police department.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long after she had passed away, but my thing is, why was the family awarded $1.9 million after the death if they didn't have something to hide? And they didn't even have to go to court. That was awarded out of court.
They absolutely had something to hide. Here's why. When I hear I think me and you talked about this and you said there was none.
Yes.
Why would there be a jail with which they didn't do toxicology on her till after she passed away. Am I right?
Yes, it was after.
Right.
Well, hey, Sharon. No. Okay. Hey, Violet. Sweet thing. Here they have cameras in every jail cell. Why was there not a camera? And the reason there's cameras in the jail cell, I found out the hard way, is because people, if you've got drugs on you, you get pulled over, they swallow them and then they use the bathroom and get them out. So there's cameras pointed towards the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Colleen, yeah. I saw that.
And let's not forget the elephant in the room. There were garbage bags in her cell.
Right.
What were they doing in there?
Well, and was she on suicide watch? I still don't understand why she was in the cell by herself in such a large cell. And there's so much that's unanswered.
Well,
that's awful.
Who was that guy?
Her oldest son's father was murdered, shot 11 times in the line of duty. That's horrible.
Oh.
That's horrible. They absolutely risked their lives. And the crime here is so bad. I mean, I worry, about my son-in-law often, but it's all he's done. That's all he knows, and that's all he'll ever do. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. So that is horrible, though. That is horrible.
Who was the goofy guy in the documentary? Was he the sheriff who was just, ridiculous? Everything that he said was ridiculous. I can't remember what his title was.
The older guy?
No, he wasn't real old. No, he was like the goofy looking one. I can't remember what his title was, but every time he spoke, he annoyed the hell out of me. I felt like every time he spoke, he was hiding something or making excuses to make her look like she was the bad one, that they did nothing wrong and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember his name because it's been like a month. Sorry, I can't remember.
Oh, God, I can't remember either. Angel just said another inmate there hung himself last week.
In the same jail?
In the same jail. The documentary, Christy, is called "Say Her Name: The Life and Death of Sandra Bland."
Do y'all? I remember when it first happened, and the hashtag, hey, bam. The hashtag "Say Her Name" was going around really big. Well, do y'all I remember sitting down and talking to Jim about it because they really did. It looked like she was dead in her mugshot. Then come to find out the mugshot was altered. You know, people had taken it and made her look that way, and I mean, she was very much alive in her mugshot.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
It's new vintage. It's on HBO, but right now, I'll see if I can.
Bam, we're talking about Sandra Bland, the suicide versus murder. You know, a lot of people feel she was murdered. A lot of people believe that she took her life. She supposedly hung herself in her jail cell with a
Garbage
bag. I just don't see how that would have held her either.
Right.
I just don't see how that it wouldn't have broke, because they use cheap. Come on now, they use cheap bags. They don't use the kind that will stretch or whatever.
There's the link if y'all want to watch it. Thank you, King Art. I do.
Oh, thank you, Clancy. That might be who I'm talking about.
Adrian Garcia. I can't remember any names.
I can't either.
I really think, I don't know. I mean, part of me, just because the autopsy. Now, when that doctor, the forensic pathologist, read the autopsy, there were certain things that they couldn't find out, but there were a lot of things that she could find out. And what she said was that there was no sign of foul play. In other words, there was nothing on her that would have indicated that she was forced to do that. But part of me, even though that autopsy report was read in front of her family, I still feel, a part of me still feels like she was forced to do that. I feel she was forced to do whatever they told her to do.
Yeah.
Wait, you think she was forced to hang herself?
Yeah.
No, I think she killed herself.
I don't know. I'm so conflicted because how long was she in jail there before she was found dead?
It was 2 days.
Okay, 2 days. She had spent 30 days in jail prior. Why that day? Why in those 2 days was she suicidal? She didn't seem suicidal when she got pulled over. She didn't seem suicidal before she went to Texas. I don't know. I feel like
hold on. Okay.
Well, now things can change in an instant. You know, I don't know.
You can't look at somebody and tell if they're suicidal.
Yeah, just like my best friend's mom, you know, that killed herself. I just talked to her 12 hours before, not even 10 hours before. She took her life the very next morning. I had no clue. You know what I mean? So you had no idea. But for some reason, I thought she said that she had suffered with depression on one of her Sandra speak.
She did.
So, you know, maybe it just got too much.
Here's what I think happened. Okay, when they went to give her breakfast that morning, she refused it. I think that she was looking for attention because they weren't listening to her. She wasn't, I don't know that she meant to kill herself. I think maybe she thought the garbage bag would rip and they would help her. I think it was a cry for help, and then she just happened. And that happens a lot. That's what I think happened. I don't think that she was really going to kill herself. I think that she was going to make enough noise thinking that they would come and check on her, and nobody came and checked on her. Nobody checked on her. They didn't care. I don't think they cared. If they cared, they would have cameras.
Did they ever figure out how long she had been gone before they found her? Was that in the autopsy?
I'm sure it was, but I just can't remember timeline was from the time that they found her and the time that, she hung herself.
But listen, listen, people who act fearless are usually the weakest on the inside. The loudest person is usually the weakest person. I believe that with all my heart. Hey, Angel. Well, around here talking about she had weed in her. That's not I mean, you're not gonna kill yourself over weed. I don't think.
No,
I don't think she was really fearless. I think she talked a good talk. I think she meant well. I don't know that she meant to kill herself though. I think that she wanted the attention that she should have got. She should have got more attention than what she got.
Well, that's why they got paid. That's why they were paid.
That's right. They didn't do their job. That's why the family got 1.9 million.
Right.
Yeah. Because they had said something about her ingesting the marijuana because of the way, I guess it was digested. I don't know.
And she may have. I mean, when she panicked, got pulled over and ate it, maybe that's what.
Yeah, that's possible. I don't know how long that would stay in your stomach. Yeah, for when they did the autopsy. I don't know.
Depression is
just a sad.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it was definitely sad because when you're watching her,
it is
watching that documentary and you're seeing her speak, everything that she was saying made sense, and she was very, articulate, and she just did. I guess if you watch it, if you never saw it yet and you watch it, you're gonna say, how could this woman kill herself? So I was going back and forth with Randi in DMs and going, oh no way, she
yeah. But here's also what I was thinking. There's no pictures of her hanging. If they murdered her, there would be pictures of her hanging. The reason there's no pictures of her hanging is because they immediately got her down and performed CPR. If they were going to set it up like it was a suicide, I think they would have took pictures of her hanging to prove that they found her hanging, but there was none.
That's true.
Yeah, I would like to know how they got her down without messing the.
I just thought that in my head. How did they? Because it was still intact. The knot, the noose, everything was still intact. And how did they do that? So it had to have stretched some for them to pull it over her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of sketchy things, and even the interviews, like I said, with whomever that was, he just was such an asshole.
Yeah, that's the sad thing is the saddest thing is what nobody will ever know. And can you imagine if that was your daughter's sister?
Oh.
Cousin, friend. I mean, golly, you'll never know the truth. Nobody will ever know what really happened in that jail.
And when they were sitting there, the family was sitting around that table, and the doctor was reading off the autopsy. And when because they were hoping that something was going to be said, that she was hurt in some way, that someone touched her, that there was some kind of evidence to prove otherwise than suicide. And when that woman said, I am sorry, but your daughter, your sister committed suicide. I mean, it was heartbreaking to see their faces. They were in shock.
Yeah. Angel said it was Evan Parker.
I just looked him up. 34 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
He was facing murder and aggravated assault charges when he was found dead in his cell. 2 days after he was found hanging in his cell, he died. I wonder how he hung himself.
Yeah, wouldn't they have taken
the garbage bags out of the? You would think.
Yeah, you would think they get rid of those garbage bags. How else would he hung himself?
I'm reading to see if it was sheets or something like that.
It was a workplace stabbing.
It was a bed sheet, Rosario?
No, I said I was just saying. Did somebody say it was
Well, Rosario just typed in
bed
bed
sheet? Oh, sheets,
sheets.
shoelaces. Yeah.
Oh, they're just putting out things. Sheets,
Oh,
shoelaces, clothes.
but they take your shoelaces. They take your clothes.
Yeah, they took all that from her. They took her belt because she had a belt around her dress. And then she was in just like orange scrubs.
Hey, two of a kind.
Hey, two of a kind. Yeah, it's that's crazy. That is crazy.
But yeah, Jennifer. Because we had that stream about that little girl who killed herself by choking herself.
Yeah.
Well, they watch.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh God, that was so crazy.
Yeah.
It's just so sad to me. The whole thing is sad. And excuse me, why do you have to do that?
And I know that money doesn't help when you have a loved one that's lost. But I am at least happy for them having to pay because of everything that happened, the way it happened.
I agree. Hey, Penny Pincher. I agree.
Hey, Penny Pincher. Yeah, money doesn't help, but when you've ended up paying for a funeral and a headstone and all that stuff, we all know how expensive that stuff is.
Well, it's not just that.
Did you see her headstone? It was beautiful.
It's also the fact that they didn't do what they were supposed to do. They didn't take care of her. They had to pay because they were partly responsible for not watching her, for putting her in that back cell. They had to pay for something.
Yeah. Yeah. Jennifer, don't threaten me like that. I will put him on a plane.
All right.
I will load his big ass up. Don't threaten me.
They won't take him on a plane.
It had to buy 2 seats.
Yeah, he had to buy 2 seats.
Okay, so moving on. Let's for the next.
Well, hang on. Said the news reports here said the guards didn't follow procedures in Sandra Bland's case. They were supposed to check on inmates every so often, and they didn't do that. Yeah, I thought I knew that had to have been the case.
Yeah,
exactly.
They admitted that though, that they didn't check on her, didn't they?
I don't remember if they admitted it or not, or they just did an investigation.
Hang on, I'll go in the kitchen. Y'all can see him in all his glory.
Oh gosh,
he lost his job because he abused his authority.
Yeah.
Hold
on, I'm gonna present Bee so
we can see him.
Gemma.
He's in his corner. He's in his corner, y'all.
And I believe that. I believe she was hurt before she got there.
Punchy. Look, there he is. Look, there's Pancho. Pancho thinks y'all want to see him. Gemma. What are you doing? What are you doing, Gemma? Oh, he'll be give him about an hour. He'll be raising hell with me in a minute. Because he'll be ready for a snack.
If you say like food or anything, or he hears food moving, will he get up?
Oh my gosh, yes. Last night.
Oh, okay.
I had to work yesterday. I worked Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and so B-Dub was feeding him, and we have to feed him separate than the dogs because he'll try to eat all their food. Well,
yes, Ann.
Yes, pigs can eat dog food, but it's not good for them. And he gets fed vegetables with his pig pellets, and he's not happy about it because he wants dog food, damn it. And so anyway, B-Dub had to go in the laundry room and rattle his food bowl so he would get out from in here in the kitchen where he was feeding the dogs. He's pitiful. Y'all just have no idea. He is rotten. Rotten.
I love that you and your husband both have to get him into the shower at this. You have to both work him in there and push him in there.
I'll have to bring food, and B-Dub pushes him from the back to get him in. Yeah.
It's
Christy, you raise many pigs? My aunt got one. It got to rooting up lines in the yard. Now, he loves going outside, but he doesn't tear up anything. Like, the weather here has been in the 70s, so he will stay out for a couple of hours at a time, and then he'll come back in, and then he'll go back out. And that's probably the only reason he's asleep now is because he was out for a while today. But he's crazy. I mean,
believe it or not, that 160-pound pig is a mini pig.
Yeah, but listen, I have two daughters.
Right.
All three of us have mini pigs. My oldest daughter's pig, she's about 140 pounds. Gemma is about 160 pounds. Yeah, he was neutered when I got him. They neuter him at 5 days of age. And my youngest daughter, her pig is 37 pounds. And he is he's fixing to be a year old.
Yeah, he's got a puddle. That's why he has to get in the shower.
Yes. He has to get a bath. And he's not hip. Once he gets in there and the warm water gets on him, then he's fine. But he raises hell when you first put him in there. And pigs scream. Y'all have heard him scream online before. They scream so loud, it sounds like you are killing them. But no, he's just pissed off. Just pissed off.
I love him so much.
He's crazy. Christy, I'm 50, and I'm telling you, the other day on Facebook, there's a pig sanctuary that I follow, and they had brought in 2 females that were sisters that were raised together that were looking for a home, and they were each about 40 to 45 pounds each. They were full grown. And I said, see, if I was already in our next house, I would probably go get them. I just have to. I love them.
Oh no. You're going to end up with more pigs. You're going to end up with more
pigs. Yeah, B-Dub says no. He will kick me out. Me and the pigs. Yes, to the kind. Actually, he was kind of destructive in the beginning, in his puppy stage, as I call it. Now, not anymore. Except.
Hey, Booker.
Hey, Booker. I have gone through 6 MacBook chargers, and at least I've lost count on how many phone chargers, and it's my fault because I leave them down where he can get them. Probably 10 phone chargers. He loves him some cords. One day he did it I had it plugged up and laying on the couch, and he did it while I was in the shower, just that quick. Hey, no, Amber, he is really smart. Like, as far as house broke, y'all, he will hold it for 10 to 12 hours. He has had 2 accidents in the house the entire time I've had him. He has not used a litter box now in probably 4 months. Not at all. I don't even have a litter box anymore. As a matter of fact, I took it out on the back patio to dump it, and it's completely clean. He has not used it in forever. So he holds it, though. The longest time he has to hold it is on Saturday when me and my husband are both at work, and he has to hold it for about 7 hours. But that's it. He's great, though. Let me turn this TV down. Hang on.
I can't even hear it.
You can't?
Mm-mm. Pig fun for Randy. No, yeah.
Randy needs
absolutely. If I get a pig, I'm gonna name him Piggy Smalls.
Hey, Kat.
Hi.
I know. I was just talking about that the other day. When I see those videos like that, I need to be a vegetarian, but I'm not.
So, Randy, what phone call were you talking about that you were going
to?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about Radis.
Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
What happened? I haven't seen her in a while.
Well, Okay, y'all. I wasn't going to talk about it, but she keeps talking crap on Twitter. So I'm going to just put it out here. And
Oh, I don't see it. She must have me blocked.
she's unblocked me again. So I'm sure I'll be getting another message. I don't know what happened. I wasn't, y'all know I ain't been on YouTube a lot.
Reedus is here.
Reedus is here?
He said, go.
Okay, good. Do not block Reedus. Reedus messaged me on 1/26/19. I went to the funeral of a friend that passed away. She said, "Hey, Randy, just wanted to say hi and tell you I'm sorry to hear about your friend." And I write back, "Thank you. He was such a great person." Then that was 1/23. Okay. 1/26 at 10:24 p.m. I'm in bed. She says, "I didn't do shit to you, yet I know you don't like it when I DM you. You all suck ass. Honestly, you'd rather see a depressed person kill themselves before trying to get to know them." Now, y'all keep in mind that why don't I block you on Twitter? See, that's what she always asks me that. Keep in mind, I gave Rita, she gave me her phone number. I called her one time. We talked a little bit. So that was out of nowhere. And I've been, having some stuff going on. So I wrote back finally, "Fuck you. By the way, fuck you." She said, "Right back at you. You aren't as understanding as you portray yourself to be. I don't understand you people. I did nothing to you." What do you mean you did nothing to me? I've been done with you, Rita. You psychotic. Okay, so because it's just out of the blue. And like I said, I have talked to her on the phone to get her to chill. I've got Katie to unblock her 3 or 4 times, whatever.
I remember in one of Katie's chats, I remember you going in there asking Katie to unblock her or something. I remember that.
Eric, unblock her, please. I asked you, I don't want her blocked. Please unblock Rita's.
She's not blocked.
She's not blocked.
Okay.
Deleted the message.
Okay. Let her say what she wants to me. Okay, so she says it tells me to go eat a bag of dicks. As I say, she has better things to do. Okay, Liz, here's what she says. Go eat go eat, as you say, a bag of dicks. I have way better things to do than deal with you, lady. You and your disgusting drama community friends. Hell, I barely go into anybody's chats or even on YouTube for that matter. Finally, I said, "Fuck off, you crazy bitch."
She said that to you?
I said, well, she told me that she had better things to do than, hold on, I think I'm froze. Okay.
I'm having to figure out where to plug in my damn computer that'll charge it. I'm on 10%.
No, she's the one that she said she had better things to do than deal with me. And I'm like, okay, okay. I said, "Fuck off, you crazy bitch." Then paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. Then she calls my house.
Oh,
I want to know, what gives you the right, Rita's, to call me on my personal time? And she said, "I wanted to know she said, I wanted to see if you wanted to call me crazy to my face." So I say, "You are crazy. Batshit crazy. Absolutely crazy." And then she tells people that I made fun of her for drawing a check. No. What I said was, Rita's, you're so crazy. If you're not drawing a check, you should be. That's what I said. Then she's like, "And if anybody gets my number, I'll know you gave it out." I said, "No, I don't dox people." Then she goes on and on and on. I mean, y'all could just say just on and on and on and on.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm not your counselor. I don't want to say you do anything harmful to yourself. You have no right to call me if you haven't asked me, hey, can I call you? You have no right to call me. We're not friends. I don't portray myself to be nice. I think in a world where we get to be humans, we ought to at least try to be decent humans. You were throwing what shit in my face? What? You threw up a look? Well, okay, let me read. All right. You want to say that? Since you have the nerve to call me crazy, this is what she said. Since you have the nerve to call me crazy, at least I take meds. And since you called me crazy when I'm not, I'll throw this in your face. At least I take my drugs for a reason and have never done them on purpose.
Ooh.
Okay, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's not good.
See, and that's what we get mad about, Ritas, is 1 minute you're loving us, the next minute you're calling us piece of shits, basically.
Right.
So that's why people get pissed off.
And then, I say on Twitter, all the, people send me screenshots of everything you're saying, Ritas, saying she called me crazy. Did you tell them you called my house with my family here? Did you tell them that you were in my DMs constantly? Did you tell them that 1 minute you're like, Randy, you love me. I know you love me. And the next minute you're like, yeah, I hope you die. I mean, golly. I'm not part of it. Okay, then don't ever call my house. Yeah, that's a see you next Tuesday. I don't want her apology. I really don't. I don't care that she brought up drugs. She's like, don't you ever call me crazy again. Look, I get called crazy all the time.
Right.
Yeah, you could defend yourself. I didn't tell anybody. If you hadn't been tweeting about it, nobody would have known about it, Ritas. Because I didn't go around telling people.
I didn't even know about this. So what does that tell you?
Yeah.
Did you know about it, Diane? And we're the two you don't know the most.
No,
okay.
I didn't see any tweets.
Maybe
I'm blocked. I don't know.
And I hung up. She said, and then, okay. She said that I was a chicken shit or whatever for hanging up on her. Look, I was mad. I got loud with her when she called my house because that's my space.
Right. Well, Rita, if you don't trust her, then let it go. Go your way. She goes her way. It has nothing. Nobody is irrelevant. We have never treated not one person have we ever treated any different or on purpose. Never.
You want to know why I screamed at you, Ritas? I'm going to show you why. Crazy bitch.
Don't fall. I love her. She's going to kill me. Somebody already put in the chat earlier when she got up a while ago.
Here's why. Yeah, I almost fell. Here's why I screamed at you, Ritas. I want you to take a good look at my baby. You see him? You see his throat? That's just one thing that he's been going through. My dog was attacked. His throat was ripped open. He's got puncture wounds from here all the way down to here. I was sitting there holding my dog who was bleeding. He's on 4 different medications, and I got a psycho calling me wanting YouTube bullshit.
And I can attest to that because I was on the phone with Randy after her dog got hurt and started screaming, hysterical, because she thought her dog was dead.
Yes, he went into shock, he got attacked twice. So why do you think that you have the right? I have gone my way since calling you. No, you're still talking on Twitter. Thank you. He's going to be fine. But that's why I screamed at you. You have no right to call my house. You don't know what somebody's going through. So while y'all are all running your mouth on Twitter, acting like y'all know something about me, You don't know anything about me. Saying I screamed at you. This is my house. I paid for it. We pay the taxes on it. And if I'm in my own house and I want to scream at it, scream at you in my house, I will. You called me. I didn't call you.
Right.
Real life is, thank you to kind. It's very much more important. I know your real name. I know your phone number, everything. Nobody else. I've never given it out, nor would I. I didn't say you was a narcissist. But for you to expect me to drop everything I'm doing in my real life to sit down and talk to you on the phone is crazy. Hey, he's a lot better. He's better, but I mean, he's hurt. I mean, he was hurt, and that was the day it happened when you called my house. I talk to anybody that, you know, if I can, but if I can't,
it just is what it is.
Yeah. If you get screamed at, that's because you call me at a bad time, and I tell you, whew. She said, Radis, you've literally said hurtful things to everybody on this platform. You have so much more to say, but why bother? You want a link? It's you ain't gonna get through to her, because you know what? She could come up here, y'all, and say, I love y'all, I'm sorry. And then 3 days from now, if Katie blocks her, I pay for it. Liar.
Which makes no sense.
Why are you calling her a liar, Radis?
Yes, he's very loyal. That's my when I thought he died, I forgot Diane was on the phone. I threw it. What's not true?
I don't really have a channel. I just get on here with Randi. I used to. I don't anymore. I don't have anything on there, but thank you.
If you had just kept quiet and not been running back and forth talking shit on Twitter, then I would have never brought this up. But screenshot after screenshot. No, I'm not lying about anything. Hey, Wombat. Everybody subscribe to Wombat.
Hey, Wombat. Hey, Lilac Llama.
Llama. Anyway, so that was the phone call I was going to talk about. Now I'm done. She don't want to link. And I really don't. I don't want to fight. I just want to be left alone with that. Just leave me alone, Radis. Forget that you ever met me.
And I never thought of it that way. And 411 said, read us rules. Is that what your name means? You know, I didn't know. Is it? You know what I mean? I don't know what it means.
It means Norman Reedus rules. He's from The Walking Dead.
Oh, I don't watch that show.
Thank you, LC Positive.
She said she'll take a link.
Okay.
I won't say a word because
I'll be right back though. I'm listening though.
Yeah, I don't want to be accused of, ganging up. She's saying that she's being ganged up on, and I'm,
And I can understand how she would feel that way. Right now, it won't let me send you messages.
Am I blocked, Radis? Because I can send you the link. Unless you have me blocked, because I have a feeling you do, because I haven't seen any of your tweets.
I don't know that I'm following her either. If I am, I haven't seen her in a while, which I'm not hardly on Twitter anyway. But
she has me unblocked now, but I can't send her a message right now.
Why?
I don't know. It just says you can't send this person messages.
Oh, well, she just unblock you.
Thank you, Trevor. It's not, people didn't know I was going through a rough time. I can't blame that on, very few people know what's been going on, but that's what we never know what's going on. So that's why you don't just call somebody's house and say, you want to call me crazy to my face? Because you're probably going to get
cussed out.
Yeah.
This thing will not charge. I'm so fed up with this thing. I'm still trying to get the charge.
Rita, she can't send you a message. You have to. Do you have her blocked? You have to unblock her, and then you have to. Well, she's public, so you just have to follow her.
Yeah, just follow me on Twitter. Thank you, Ann.
Me, Dickie.
No, I'm not. It says I'm not blocked now, but it won't let me send the link. Let me refresh it.
Two of a kind, you're probably right. He probably bit a hole in it when I wasn't looking. He bad.
Y'all, while we're trying to do this, I'm burning up. Nope, I still can't send
I had
it.
to turn my air on in my house. I'm a fat girl.
Thank you, music. He's better, but he's still on medicine.
Rita, I can send you the link.
Go ahead and send it. It's at Ratus_rules.
Okay, well, she has 2 accounts on Twitter. She has another one. It's at Jules4614. Can I send it to that one, Rita?
Vintage seeking. No. How you doing, that girl?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, what about the other account that I'm following you on and you're following me on? The one that I just read. I'm going to message you. You have 2 accounts.
Amen to the kind.
And the only reason I blocked that account was I thought it was a clone account. I didn't know it was you. I didn't know. Okay, that's a super old account. I don't use it. Okay, but can you get to it? All right, let me figure something out here. Hold on.
Yeah, big dog attacked him.
Hold on. Let me go to. Yeah,
music.
I only blocked that account because I didn't think it was real because I was already following you on another account.
It is 70 degrees where I'm at. 70 degrees. That is insane. And at night, it's going to get down to 31. Tomorrow, it's 73.
Weather's crazy.
Yeah.
How come I can't find you?
It's supposed to be crazy hot like that. It's 70 here. Well, I put it on Twitter. And the high Friday, I think, is only 38.
Kimberly, I've been going through it since I had my hysterectomy at 30. And it's just, ugh. And they won't give me hormone replacement therapy either. So.
Okay, I cannot find your account blocked in my blocked accounts. That's odd. Very odd.
Oh, wow, vintage.
Is anyone else following Rita's that I can send the link to you and then you can send it to Rita's? Because I can't find you in my blocked accounts.
Brown-eyed girl, I'm so glad to see you in here. I love your videos. I think you are so funny and so pretty. But I never comment. I don't comment anywhere anymore because I'm a loser. I just wanted to say that. I just think you're so pretty.
I do too. I don't comment either. I hardly comment because I get followed. No, it won't let me message Rita's. It won't.
So no one in here follows her? That I can send a link to you and you can send it to her?
Julie, no way. A foot of snow?
Oh, okay, Shell. I'm going to send it to Shell. Hold on.
I swear, right now I would lay in snow. I would just lay in it. That I'm hot. Of course, I'm wearing a hoodie, but Bee's not a loser.
Who's the loser?
You check the message on Twitter.
Oh, Captain, you're supposed to be. I am a loser most of the time. I'm a loser right now because I can't get my computer to charge. It's only at 5%. And just can I say, I've tried 6 outlets.
Did you go back in the den where you were?
Yeah, I've gone everywhere. Tried the kitchen. I've done 2 outlets over here by the stove. I did one over there by the bar.
Okay, Shell, I sent it to you,
Dora?
Shell.
Dora, how are you doing? Come to Canada. We are. Oh my goodness.
I would love to go to Canada one of these days.
Oh, vintage, you did? Great.
I can't be on a whole lot longer, so.
You're gonna love it, vintage.
Hey, Twister Dar.
Yes. If it's getting there, Reedus.
It's getting, yeah. I sent it to Shell, Reedus, and she's sending it to you. It's gonna come from Shell.
Yes, Captain.
My phone is at 54. I'm one of those crazy people. If it gets at 50, it starts driving me crazy and I have to plug it in.
Me too. Hey, Bag Music. I know. I'm the same way.
Has Gemma nibbled the cord? Oh, no.
No, this is a new cord, believe it or not. It was charging earlier, but now that I need it to, it's going to, I'm trying another outlet. Oh, shit.
I was just telling Diane the other night that Carrie, why you don't want to go there again with the David Cassidy, because then I'll have to clench my jaw again. Just kidding.
Clench your jaw.
Oh, good, Clancy. The mugs are nice.
Hi, music. It's good to see you. Okay, it's sent, Reedus.
Hi, music.
I gotta eat something. Of course, here comes the dogs. They're not going to lock places. But you want me to get right down the microphone and crunch?
I'm fixing to get on my phone.
Okay.
Because it's at 90%, girl.
Can y'all hear it?
Reedus, did you get the link?
I can't remember my login.
Both the dogs are staring at me, and neither one of them ate a pretzel, so I don't know why.
Okay, you clicked the link, but it said error. Okay. That happens sometimes. If you put your email, you can put your email you can give your email address in the chat and then retract it, or you can give it to Shell and Shell will give it to me, and I will never give out your email address, but I can send it via email. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Bee, have you ever bought anything off of DH Gate?
I never heard of it.
Okay, so yeah, sometimes it will say error, and that's why sometimes people have to send it another way. Oh, that's okay with us. It's okay with us.
Big dog attacked him.
Do I need Hangouts? No, if you're using a tablet, you just need to, you're on the phone, you need to download Hangouts. But if you're on a tablet, no, you don't have to. Hi, Ash.
Hi. Oh, this is aggravating the hell out of me. And I can't remember my login for Hangouts for my phone.
Y'all are not.
Okay, Rita, do you want to give Shell your email address, and then I will send it to your email address, because sometimes it will work through the email as opposed to just clicking on the link in Twitter. Some people have to be emailed. And if I have your email, also it could be sent by Hangouts right in the Google chat. There's 3 different ways to do it.
Hey, unicorns cry too.
Hey, unicorns. Hey, Hazel Vixen.
Okay, Rita,
Vixen.
Rita, I know you're getting an error. That's why I'm saying to you that it might need to be sent to you a different way.
We need your email.
Your email, give it to, if you don't want to drop it in the chat, give it to Shell. Shell will give it to me. I will send it to you via email.
Did you send it to her through Twitter?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, not on a PC. No, you do not need Hangouts. Only on a phone you need to download Hangouts. If you're on your PC or a tablet, all you need to do is click on the link. But what I'm saying is that sometimes it doesn't work for people in Twitter. So you send it via email and it works. Hi, Hazel.
Okay. Speaking of demo, because Rita, it's all right. You don't have to, because I can't be on here much longer. All right. I want to shut this door. This door is driving me crazy. Okay. Has anybody in here saw
Hold on a second. Let me just grab her email.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Damn it.
Did you get it?
Got it.
Okay. Y'all know, all right, who in here has seen the movie? I know B has, A Star is Born.
So good.
So good. But
Bradley Cooper is perfect.
Thank you. I agree with that. And he can do
my new love of my life is MVP of the Super Bowl, Julian Edelman. Not with his beard now, with earlier pictures. He's perfect. He's perfect.
Oh, I'm not
my son, but he's perfect.
Okay, check your email.
Anyway,
your email, Rita.
Oh, Obi, there's my friend. Okay, so
hey, Obi.
In the movie.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, it's this one. All right, hold on.
Lady Gaga was amazing.
Yes,
I'm telling you, the two of them together, amazing.
Yes, Timber said if they're not a real life couple, which they're not, they need to be. But he says, when he says, I have a friend that wrote this song. Huh?
Sorry, I had to scream at Ash.
He says, I have a friend that wrote this song and it's pretty fucking good. Then after they sing that song, he whispers to her, pretty fucking good. And all I can think of is Drunken Demo. And I'm like, dadgummit, Maria Demo, you have ruined this movie.
Hang on, let me turn this camera off. Please, you tell me if that is not the most perfect specimen you have ever seen in your life.
Pull it over, I can't see it.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
He is perfect. Do you hear me? He is perfect.
It's pretty, yeah.
And look, this is him before the beard. He is perfect. I don't give a shit if he's young enough to be my son. He is perfect.
Okay, Rita, the second one was sent off to the new email address.
When you get it through email, it takes a while. For some reason. I don't know.
He is Sherry.
Well, it shouldn't take that long. I'm Gmail, she's Gmail. She should get it pretty fast.
But so now y'all are gonna notice in that movie when he says that, and you're gonna be like, Randy, why'd you put that out?
Now I gotta rewatch it.
Yep. It's the first time he pulls her on stage, which is like one of the best parts of the movie. And then he has to go and say, pretty fucking good.
Ash, he's beyond that. He is like, woo, honey.
Radius, you are important. You are. Everybody is important. We just don't. I don't think we're meant to be friends. I mean,
hang on, Eric. Let me look him up. And that's okay. You're not going to get along with everybody, and that's fine.
Yeah. Now y'all can do.
No, I delete. I will delete it. I would never dox you.
I don't know. Rob ain't near as good looking as Julian. He's pretty. He's pretty. But Julian, whew, Lord help me. Lord help me. Lord.
Who's that man in Aquaman? How do you pronounce his name?
God. He is Lisa Bonet's husband. Have you heard his story? He is amazing.
He's married to Lisa Bonet? I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes, they had, and he is so humble. Humble.
The guy from Aquaman?
Yes, that is her husband.
I'm so jealous. I'm jealous.
His dream was to meet her one day. He used to watch her growing up. And I can't remember where they were that they met. And they ended up dating. He's beautiful.
Diane, I still got some error. Maybe I'm missing some
Did you go, brown-eyed girl? I'm so jealous.
Oh, he's so pretty. He is just pretty.
He is so pretty. Perfect hair. He's pretty perfect.
I'm just like, sometimes God just shows out. And I think he was showing that when he made him. And of course, y'all know Channing Tatum, who is single, by the way.
I have not seen that one, Lip Gloss Kitten, but I want to. I've heard that one was good.
He is on my
version. Lori, yes, I'm telling you. I sent Randy the copies of mine and my oldest daughter's text messages the day after the Super Bowl. And she said, did you see your boy last night talking about Adam Levine? And I said, well, hell yes. But now that I've looked up Edelman, oh no, Adam can step aside. He's too little for me.
He's little, but you know what?
He's pretty.
I wouldn't throw him out of the bed for eating crackers.
Yeah, he can break the whole box.
Yes.
Okay. Rita, I don't know what to tell you. It was sent. Try hitting the link again. I don't know.
What? Rita, it's all right. It's all right. Please just quit talking about me, and I won't talk about you. Please do not talk about me. Leave me alone.
We don't dislike you. We just want you to not flip out, I guess is the thing. You've never flipped out on me, but I'm not around anywhere. I'm hardly even on Twitter. Ever so often you'll
flip out on me twice a month. You flip out on me and Yabba, and you're like, I'm gonna get doxxed. Well, you know what? I've been doxxed 100 times and I still ain't got no letter. Don't write me a letter though, unless it's a nice one. But I doxed myself. Hey, Miss Christie.
Hey, Miss Christie. Y'all, this thing is driving me crazy.
Break up with chocolate. I've been trying to lose weight and I keep losing it and then I find it again. And somebody sent me, let me go get it.
I don't know what, no one is gonna bother you in here, Ritas.
Clancy, I love MASH.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't work, Ritas, to be honest. I don't know why you didn't work.
Hey, honey. On a live stream, what are you doing? On a live stream, what are you doing?
Does this look familiar, Diane?
What? I can't see. Hold on. I'm in the hangout. Oh yeah, that does look. Yeah, it looks familiar.
Do y'all know how long this lasted?
I don't know.
Why not? I told you I have a problem, Diane. I'll be needing another one. No, I just don't. No, I shared it. I mean, I didn't say it got delivered and my son was here, so I had to share it.
Well, we're having a secret affair no one knows about.
Me and you?
Yeah, well, that's why you got a heart.
No. Yeah, there was peanut butter ones. There was caramel ones, and that's when I knew she loved me. Clicked on the link. Sometimes the links don't work.
Yeah, I don't know why. It should have worked for you.
Ash, that
Dwight Yoakam?
That's weirder than me liking Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, I have to agree, Randy.
Peanut butter, I go to store. No, 90210. Same characters? Really?
Oh, are you all watching The Masked Singer?
No.
No.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, my cat Diesel. What about, oh wait, before we get off of here, what about, and I know you're not, Diane, even though I begged you to, but I'm not watching.
Please, don't even say it.
The Bachelor. I love Sam Elliott too. He's in A Star is Born. Is anybody in here watching The Bachelor? It's so good. The girl who never had a kiss, she got her first kiss. Yes, he's cute.
Oh, see, Captain watches it. Desiree. I'm eating chocolate right now. Randy, you need to watch The Masked Singer.
I do need to, because I want to find out, because I heard, no, I didn't hear, I read your Twitter where somebody might be Tina Turner.
Well, people are guessing. I don't believe it's Tina Turner, but I do know for certain.
Aimer for True Love.
Who the peacock is.
Who is the peacock? See?
Because he gave away his voice.
Who is it? Donny Osmond?
Yeah, it's definitely Donny Osmond. And I don't read anything about The Masked Singer. I don't want to know who people think it is. But when he sang Counting Stars by One Republic, when he was singing the deep part, he disguised himself. But when he did the higher note, I spotted him right away.
Yeah, she messages me out of the blue and says, by the way, I'm convinced that the peacock is Donny Osmond.
And she's not even watching. You're not even watching it.
See, Rita, this is why. Look, stop. Yabba.
Uh-oh. Yabba. Oh, my God.
You just timed her out.
I know, but that's going to piss her off.
She was already mad. No, Booker, I didn't hear that. Did you hear that rumor?
Yeah, there was a rumor. Here's the thing. We talked about Eugenia Cooney last Thursday night, but not really about her, the fact that she's, looking so badly. The reason that we talked about her was because Carmen C. Marie put up a picture of her on Twitter, and I could not believe how bad she looked. I mean,
follow her on Instagram. Yes.
okay, so she's at the worst she's ever been. Terrible. But we started talking about hypothetical situations about, you know, who could in the future, attorneys, and Ash is in here. She was in the chat. Could they go after sponsors and people that send her clothes, and not YouTube? YouTube's covered, but the thing is, Google, even though they're a big company and they have, you know, tons of lawyers, it doesn't mean that some attorney at some point is not going to try to sue, because she's giving off a bad message. She is giving a message to young impressionable women that are in her demographic that this is cool. You know, there are a lot of women, young women, who want to be skinny, but now she looks like death.
But I don't think that that's about control, and it's mental, and she's not going to see herself as being thin.
No, of course not.
Being too thin. I noticed she hadn't uploaded in a week, and that's unlike her.
Well, that's why the rumors are floating.
Yeah.
That she, you know, died. But I think if she would have died, it would have been out there.
Yeah, but that's
I grew up with Donnie and
where'd Bee go? Oh, I bet her computer
get me
died.
an autograph. Lip, get me an autograph of the peacock, please. I would love that.
Virginia Cooney. Lucy. Obi, she is bullying me.
I'm gonna get an autograph of Donny Osmond. And I would like you to say the peacock on it too.
And you was right. She wants it to say you was right, Diane.
I wanted to say I was right. You're the peacock. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not an age thing by any means. I'm texting B. I hope she gets help too. I hope that's where she's at right now, getting help. I'm sure her mom is losing her mind. I know people blame her mom, but her mom's just not going to get on camera and talk about it. That's why.
Well, we talked about that too. I don't know. I don't know what their family dynamic is. I don't know what's going on there. I know that she purchased a very expensive home, and I don't know. Maybe her mother. Maybe we don't know her mother. Her mother could be a nut and likes the fact that she's you know, earning all this money and is not pushing her. We don't know. I'm not saying that that's a fact, but we also talked about, you know, because she's over 21, you could, if her mother and her family really wanted her, you know, put somewhere in a rehab to get better, they could. It would take work to do it, but they could get her in. But
yeah, well, they would have to have her declared.
Well, yeah, and I think a judge would. The way she looks now, absolutely. But I don't know. She could be too far gone.
Oh, Rogerio.
Rogerio. She's so disgusting. She's banged everyone, but Nick Carter is her guy. Nick Carter.
Gardens will be everywhere. Listen, I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Okay, I will lip gloss. I will love you if you can get that for me.
Is your mailing info on your channel? Mail it to me.
No, I'll give you. Are you on Twitter? Are we following each other on Twitter? Is that your name on Twitter? Because I can't remember right now.
I don't think she got it yet, but I thought that was funny.
Diane is all like, I don't get it. Get what? What did I miss? What did I miss?
She said, can we talk about
we talk about what? You missed it. I wasn't reading the chat.
Can we talk about getting Marla off the streets because it's almost summertime and gardens will be everywhere?
Yeah.
See you next year. Get it?
Oh, come on. That was funny. That was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious.
Hold up those chocolates for what I do with the box. It's an empty box now. You see my fingerprints on it? Somewhere someone is triggered. Randy,
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna send you my information.
I should put an auction on that box. Oh no, I'll keep that box forever.
Right, because it's from me.
That's right. I mean, look, I still got my rose. My rose is still alive.
Oh yeah, and you're the one who got the first rose. So we're waiting to see if your rose lasts a year, and then Wendy, and then mine.
Has it been a year? Because it seems like it's been a year.
No, it's not been a year yet.
Me too, Lady Raiden. Yabba's been setting fire since yesterday. Has she? That's the good thing about not being, not knowing what's going on. But Twitter's the devil because that's where I get all my information.
All right, something's wrong. Did I copy your thing wrong? Lip gloss kitten 6 saying no results.
6.
Huh?
Did you 6?
Yeah, that's what I said. Lip gloss kitten 6.
Is it just made it sound like she's saying lip gloss kitten 6?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I found it, I think. Wait.
All over the tubes. I thought she said 6. Thank you.
Oh.
6.
All right, lip gloss. I'm going to put my Twitter in and just message me. Oh.
I thought she said 5. Hey, Helen. Well, if you get that, I'm telling you, she loves him. She'll be so over the moon. Pink Pepper 821. Why don't you take down the other one with your name where people quit tagging it all the time?
Yeah, well, because I was using that for business, and then some moron today tagged me in a very racist bullshit. I don't. How am I getting attacked for someone else's bullshit and the words that they say are racist? Why am I getting attacked?
Listen. I have lived 43 years so far, and I've called a million people a ninny, and I've never heard that is a racial slur.
Me, same here. I'll be honest with you, I don't use that word only because it's just not part of a New York thing. So I've never called anyone that, but I've heard people call other people ninnies. Right. Because it comes from nincompoop, right?
Yeah.
So and I saw what you tweeted, but I just don't understand why I'm getting attacked.
But I had a bad feeling about that person.
Yeah, I did too.
All of a sudden, someone is always, but did it. That's right. Well, y'all, Bee's on a phone call. So it is almost 8 o'clock. So I'm going to get off of here. starting to get tired. And thank y'all so much for coming and
I
talking.
know, lip gloss. I didn't find you. I just put mine in the chat. It's Pink Pepper 821. My messages are open. Yeah, you're right, Vintage. Yeah, you're right about that.
Good. It was good to be back on here. We'll have to do it more.
Right.
I gotta switch. We're switching the house around, and I gotta switch this room and blah blah blah. It's not a slur. Absolutely not. Thank you, Rogerio. I love you. I love it. I love you all. And so I'm gonna get off of here. Diane, thank you for joining.
Oh, thank you for having me up.
Who mocked you, Ritas?
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. Booker, love you. Let's do Amanda Knox next. I'm gonna have to do some more research though. And like I said, I have no idea how I feel. So
yeah, I don't either with her. I haven't seen anything on her recently, so I would have to really go back and research on that one.
Yeah, well, I think there's like a Netflix special even. So
yeah.
Also, everybody look up. It's on Net. There's 2 different documentaries. One's on Hulu, one's on Netflix, but they're both about the same thing but different. It's the Fire Festival, and it's Fire FYRE, and I'll tweet it out. And it's watch it and see what you think.
Okay. Did you watch the Netflix thing with Ted Bundy?
I still haven't finished it. For some reason, it didn't grab me like I thought it would.
I know, but did you get to the part where they're reading? The journalist got him to talk in the speak in the third person.
No.
Okay.
What episode is that?
Huh?
What episode is that?
I don't. Well, there's only 3 or 4 episodes, so if you only watched the first one, then maybe you didn't get to see that part yet. But yeah, because he wasn't getting anywhere with him on the interview, and so he came up with this idea that if he could get him to speak in the third person, that he would be able to get information. He has like 100 hours, but they don't let you listen to the 100 hours. But it's quite interesting.
I'm here to buy a canoe. I got one. Maybe they're going to put out another season, and that's why they didn't play it all.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have a question. You know, The Haunting of Hill House?
Yes, I love it. Yes.
Okay, so how could there be another season of that?
I wonder. Because, it's a book.
Yeah, but there was nothing. There's nothing left. I mean, what could they do?
Yes, Desiree. Ja Rule's Festival. Yes. I wondered that myself.
Okay, my mother loves him, and she loves the other brother more. My grandpa is in Alaska, so as soon as he gets back, I'll get it. Unless I see Marie. Are you joking with me now? Unless you see Marie, are you like joking with me? Unless I see Marie before then. Are you listening to what Lip Gloss is saying?
No.
She says, my mom loves him, but she loves the other brother more. My grandpa is in Alaska, so as soon as he gets back, I'll get it, unless I see Marie before her. Before then. So she's like, I'm wondering, is she just joking with me now?
I know, baby. I know how. I haven't watched Abducted in Plain Sight. Everybody says it's really good. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
See you tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night, ladies' night.
Yep.
I love you, Sesame. Bye, y'all.